Calgary has the advantage in the series as they are 3-2. Last year, these two teams played 4-4 in the games when they faced off against one another. That puck immediately goes up and into the bench, and so 5 seconds into the game, we will get our first whistle and we'll take a look at the cage. Mr. Fitzpatrick.
One of the reasons the Los Angeles Kings have not made it that big trade everyone expects for a goaltender is Mark Fitzpatrick. He is only 20 years old. They expect big things from him.
Flames able to tip it away. Duguay with a shot at center. Ron Duguay playing a little physical. He started out, gets the puck back. His shot's going to be blocked. He's taken down by Waters, and a penalty coming up. So Koharski has decided we'll take care of that right now, and now we've got one going in the cage as well as they've come together, and this one starts out hot. Taking a long look here at Ron Duguay as he has not moved on the ice since going down, so obviously he is very concerned about whatever it is that happened to him when he went into the boards.
In the National Hockey League, we'll have a look at it right here, and this is one of the things that I'm always afraid of. As you fall back, you can't bow your shoulders. But you're falling back, a player that doesn't wear his helmet learns to bow the shoulders so the head doesn't snap back.
Duguay, a good sign. He's smiling a little bit. He obviously is very woozy out there as he's being helped off the ice. The doctor decided, though, it was all right for him to get up and move. Again, they make it look easy.
Right now, the Kings are not getting the puck in and setting things up. One player is trying to rush the puck into the zone, not giving him anyone to pass to.
Gretzky brings it in. Duchesne on the wide wing will get set up in front. Point shot deflected wide. Rebound. Score! Bernie Nichols puts it in, and it's a 1-0 Kings lead on the power play. During our second intermission. Bernie Nichols in the first, Nieuwendyk in the second. We'll have the chance to talk with them about the All-Star game and themselves, both having outstanding seasons. Gretzky in the middle. Got tied up, had it taken away. Is Joel Otto. Otto's got a step on Crossman. Otto alone. Save made by the rookie. Fitzpatrick kicked it out with a left pad. So you got the likes of Nieuwendyk and Nichols and Gretzky out there who love this kind of open ice kind of game. Lassard, the defenseman, flipped it ahead, put it right on the stick of Tommy Laidlaw. Laidlaw taking it back as Nieuwendyk lost it. Score! Joe Nieuwendyk with that tremendously long reach of his picks up the tying goal at a 4-on-4. It's 1-1.
This is the kind of situation where Tommy Laidlaw would like to crawl into a hole. He's carrying the puck back. He's under control right there. He should bang it up the boards right there. He decides to turn back into his own zone. Now, you'd never turn back into your own zone if you're a defenseman with the puck, because too many bad things can happen. We saw
had a 2-on-3. Great pass in the middle. Shot fanned on by Crossman. Got it back. And we've got a hooking call coming up in front, and Koharski just keeps running them over to the sin bin.
And the play just keeps going from end to end. We see a quick 2-on-1, then we see a 3-on-1 coming back the other way. You can see why there's more goals scored in these games, because the teams are taking such offensive chances.
Not out of the zone. Nichols held it in. A shot save. Rebound comes back to Lou. Nichols getting the shot off. He and Gretzky this season are both up there among the top 5 in shots on. Nieuwendyk scores another one. Short-handed goal. Joe Nieuwendyk gives the Flames a 2-1 lead. His third short-handed goal of the season.
And Nieuwendyk picking up his 39th goal of the year, his second of tonight's game. And I think he is the Campbell Conference's version of Tony Granato. He has not been picked to the All-Star game. See what a beautiful shot right there. And a lot of people say he's the one player that should have been picked for the All-Star team. He has such a natural knack for putting the puck in the net. Last year, his rookie year, 51 goals. And everyone said, well, the sophomore jinx, he's not big enough. He worked at building himself up because he felt his play tailed off near the end of last season. And he won.
Pat Sajak has got the new late night show. One of the celebrities on hand here tonight as we use our Magic Sports Channel America Circle of Stars. Oh my gosh. Sajak, the talk host, and of course Wheel of Fortune. Vanna White made him famous. The boards by Waters, but he couldn't hold it in the zone. Back by Mullen. Mullen picks it up, and Otto's down. He got hit in the face, and a penalty coming up. Otto caught a stick accidentally. Now they're checking to see if it drew blood. If it did, it's a 5-minute job. Gilmore caught him. Kudelski is headed over to the box again. He keeps going over there when the penalties really have been on a couple other players.
He's cut. It's an automatic 5 minutes because you're supposed to be in control of your stick. 39, bottom of your screen. You see him just go to get the puck, and Kudelski's stick comes up and catches him right in the face.
It is a 5-minute or two. It is a 5-minute. It did cut him. So it is an automatic and a game misconduct. That's automatic under that new rule this season. You must have control of your stick, be it intentional or otherwise. High sticking, 5-minute major. Game misconduct's automatic, so he is out of there. They still have 3:04 left to go on the power play for the Flames. There's Terry Crisp working behind the bench. 45-year-old coach from Ontario, 11 years as a player. He, like Robbie Fatorik on the other side, both in their second year at the NHL. Gretzky knew exactly what he wanted to do with it. McCrimmon just broke it up. 1:10 to go in the period. Mullen back to McGinnis down low, faked it. Boy, they passed up some shots right there. Here's Suter's shot. Score on the tip-in. Power play goal. Joey Mullen gets it, and it is a 3-1 Flames lead.
Credit a nice pass by Gilmore back to Suter, pardon me. Now Suter is able to get that puck from, even though it's coming across his body, one time it on net. Nice pass by Gilmore right here. You see how Suter will turn. He doesn't have to stop that puck, and Mullen right there, even though he broke his blade on that shot, just tips it up over Fitzpatrick.
And the Flames decide to clear this one. Now they've got a 2-on-1 chance for the moment. 2-on-1 break for Plinsky. No, wide side. Could not get that one set up. Flames will hold it in. That's Fleury, the rookie, back out onto the point. Shot there's deflected wide. Fleury scores! Oh, what a beautiful goal! Fleury going down, put the stick up and knocked it in, and the Flames have a 4-1 lead.
Fleury at 5'5". They just felt he was too small to play in the National Hockey League. He was down in Salt Lake. He was averaging almost 2 points a game. They've called him up, and in 12 games so far this season, that's his 4th goal, his 11th point. Good hard work. Nice pass to Merzen. You see how hard he works right here just to get his stick and deflect it up. He's right out of the play, but his concentration was good, and he just flicked it up so that no player could come in and get that puck as it flipped into the net.
Now the big chance, as the Flames will be shorthanded here, and the Kings with an opportunity to get back into this game, trailing 4-1. That one deflected wide as Mike Allison got it off. 4-on-3 power play for the Kings. Allison battling in the corner. McGinnis was all over him, but they hold it in. There's Gretzky. Back over. Shot Allison. Score! Power play goal! Allison from Gretzky, and it's 4-2.
Allison doing a good job of preparing himself for the pass, but the pass is perfect. The Prochek is away from his stick, exactly what he has to do. See, he just times it right there. Now, Gilmore, an excellent defensive player, tried several times to pull that puck, and as a last resort, pulls down Gretzky.
Gretzky knows how to take those falls, doesn't he? Terry Crisp not real happy with what's happening here in the second period. Peter, you sense the Kings are almost over the hump of getting momentum back in this game and getting it to something a little even or maybe on their side. To bring the puck up. Now down to a one-man advantage, 30 seconds on this one. 5-on-4, Robitaille. Robitaille has had a hot stick against Calgary. 3 goals, 3 assists in 5 games. Shot on, score! Power play goal! Steve Duchesne! 4-3.
15th goal of the season. Second leading defensive scorer in the National Hockey League. He'll be going to the All-Star game on February 7th. He just fires a rocket. Again, the Kings seem to be working on the fact that possibly Vernon doesn't come across well.
Koharski's coming back to the penalty box, and he has called, I believe, a misconduct on Laidlaw. Laidlaw, he gets an unsportsmanlike conduct. 4 minutes. He gets a double minor. It's 2 power plays, and they've got 4 minutes worth. Shot tipped wide by Joel Otto. Otto got in. Gilmore backs it in. Otto's got it. Otto drops it back. Gilmore with a step shot, save made. Fitzpatrick holding it. Calgary 1 for 6 on power plays. No penalty called on that one. McGinnis, he missed it. Rebound, save, backwards. Puck still loose, the other side of the net. Still loose. Mullen scores. It did go in. Koharski calls it. He's going to have a long night. The light did not come on.
That definitely went in. What it hit, Gary, the first time I've ever seen it happen, it hit the water bottle. It hit the water bottle and came out. It didn't knock the water bottle off the thing, but that's what it hit. The players think it came out too quickly, but I'm almost positive that it hit the water bottle, but wide open net. But no King can find the puck. Now Mullen gets it. The minute he turns around here, he knows he's got time to shoot the puck. You see it pop the water bottle up right there.
Well, this ought to be a wild third period. 5-3, Flames are leading at 1:32 remaining. Nichols sends it in. Robitaille chasing it. Brad McCrimmon got there. Robitaille took it away. McCrimmon got help. Puck came free. They tried to wrap around that time. Couldn't get it there. In on goal. Loose. Shot. Score! We got a good one. Bernie Nichols makes it 5-4. Mike Vernon. 2.61 goals against in the 23 wins. Number one, both of those categories.
He's only 5'9", 155 pounds. But again, goaltending, it does not matter the size. It does not determine what kind of goaltender you are. Usually the size will determine what kind of style you play.
Back over, power play coming up here. Good move. Nichols looking. Nichols in. Nichols shot. Saved by Vernon. That's why he's number one. Massive save by Vernon. Shot back in, and Vernon's going to glove it. He dropped it off. Didn't have to, and a penalty behind the play on Brad McCrimmon. Brad McCrimmon picks up the call. Interference. 48-second power play for Los Angeles. They're trailing by 1. They have scored 3 power play goals in this game. They are 3 for 10 on power plays. Suter, good hard check put on Doug Crossman. Freed the puck up, and it's cleared. Knocked down at center ice. DeGray got the stick up to knock that down. Now his team's got to get on side. Gretzky on the floating pass. Suter on him. Tried to center, couldn't get it there. 23 remaining on the power play. Back to the point. DeGray, Gretzky, the middle, tipped away. Nice hold in. DeGray. Nichols looking. Gretzky at the wide side. Scores! Oh. Wayne Gretzky ties the game at 5.
Here's a situation where we'll have to watch and see, but this bounces off Gretzky's feet. It'll be right beside the net. Puck will go to Robitaille. And it bounces right in. I think he may have actually got his stick on it.
He may have gotten a piece of that with a stick, with a shot. Good play by Dana Merzen, who took him out of it. He wouldn't let Gretzky up until the puck was cleared around the boards. There's Merzen right there. 1:59 left behind the play. Centered in front. Shot. Score! They got it. Lube puts it in. Hoken Lube gets the goal. And there was a high sticking incident going on behind the play that has no effect on this goal, except it kept the Kings up ice. It is 6-5 Calgary.
McGinnis and Nichols got involved in a shouting match, but the Flames coming down the ice, Hoken Lube and Dana Merzen playing better and better hockey. He had an overtime goal against Chicago 2 games ago for the Flames. Just makes a beautiful pass. Playing better now for the Calgary Flames. He was a former Hartford Whaler first-round draft choice who really didn't play that well for Hartford. Was traded last season for Kerry Wilson. But the big thing there is skating ability. He's really seemed to have picked up his skating ability and moving much better this year than last.
Fitzpatrick now has got to hope his team can score another one. Lube gets his 17th from Merzen and McGinnis at 18:05. Joey Mullen scores! Hat trick for Joey Mullen. The All-Star makes it a 7-5 Calgary lead. 7 seconds left to go, and his club on top here, 7-5. Alaska, of course, has been in the ice box now for about a week and a half, and all that coal is moving further south through Canada. It'll come into it is in the United States as well. Gretzky on the point. Nichols had it tipped away. It's an empty net at the other end. Mr. Nieuwendyk.
Hello, hat trick.
Hat trick, 2 of them. That's about the easiest hat trick he'll ever make. And the Flames have an 8-5 lead as Joe Nieuwendyk, 3 goals on the game now, 40 on the season in this season series with 2 games left between these 2 clubs. Flames just dumping it in, and that's it. Impressive win. Calgary Flames, a strong game, and Koharski looks back. The puck was wrapped hard around the boards near where he was, and it was hit out of there by Dale DeGray.
I don't think he was after